Hello, my name is Stacy Patrick, and I am here to talk to you tonight. It is the month of April, and we have a $20 special in the month of April. And so I wanted to just record a quick video to tell you a little bit about it. So thank you for taking a few minutes to give your consultant your feedback and letting us know what you think at the end of the video. So I have been in Mary Kay for 16 years. I have been married for 20 plus years. I have three boys. I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an 11-year-old. I have the privilege and the joy of homeschooling them for the past 3 years alongside working my Mary Kay business. And prior to Mary Kay, I was a civil engineer, and I do not miss it. I thought that that was what I wanted to do. And after being in the corporate world, I realized I wanted much more flexibility in my life. And I really honestly wanted more income, more than what they were willing to pay me. And so have you ever found yourself desiring those same things, more flexibility and more income? Okay, if so, listen up, okay? So after a lot of prayer and a lot of self-doubt, I did not think I would be any good at this whole Mary Kay thing. I really felt like God was putting it in front of me for a reason, though. And so I try to stay very open-minded to what the Lord has for me. And here I am 16 years later. So let me tell you just a little bit about my journey. We just earned our third pink Cadillac, and we are on target to have our best year yet. I think this was our ninth free car in the last 16 years. So it has been such a blessing for my family. When I made the decision to start Mary Kay, I really had to step out of my safe zone and into my faith zone. Okay, so that was really hard because I really like safety and I really like to have control. And this was kind of out of my control, but it was stepping from safety into faith, from my safe zone to my faith zone. It was uncomfortable, but let me just tell you that getting uncomfortable is so worth it. You're able to look back and be so proud of yourself and so proud of that decision that you made. And I have found that growth rarely happens in my comfort zone. Okay. And so I've also found that the perfect time to start something will never come. I always say when you're driving down the highway, all the lights are never going to be green at the same time. And so you're either in a busy season, you're coming out of a busy season, or you're going into a new busy season. Life is just plain busy, right? And so I've learned that if I don't go after the desires of my heart, then those dreams that God has placed in my heart may never come to pass. And so there are dreamers of the day who get up and they take action on their dreams. And then there's dreamers of the night. They dream, but they wake up and then they go about their normal routine. And I'm here today to encourage you to be a dreamer of the day, not a dreamer of the night. Another thing that I've learned about my dreams, you guys, is that they are given to us from the Lord. I actually found a verse in the Bible that talks about how the Holy Spirit deposits dreams into old men and visions into young men. And it comes directly from the Holy Spirit. And that's in the book of Joel. And God cares so much, you guys, about what we do with our life, about what we do with our time and our energy and our careers, you guys. Our dreams, our goals for our family are all a huge part of that. So I believe with all of my heart that God put Mary Kay in my life for a reason, and he kept putting it in front of me because he knew that I would be able to achieve the desires of my heart through this company. And so I have had to learn not to quiet the voice of the Holy Spirit. Okay, so he just, thankfully God has been persistent with me, and I have learned how to not quiet his voice anymore. And I've also learned that when God gives you a vision, he will give you the provision. We just have to walk in faith, and we have to trust the Lord each step of the way. So I just want you to know that I had so many reasons not to start a Mary Kay business. If you would have met me 20 years ago, I had never sold anything in my life. I was extremely shy and introverted. I was horrified of public speaking. Just to name a few, okay? So, but let me just tell you what kind of got me over the hump. My husband actually saw the lady that we talked to, now she's my national sales director, but we saw her commission check, and at the time she had been in Mary Kay for I think around 7, 8, 9 years. And she was a pastor's wife, and she stayed at home with 4 children and homeschooled them. And she was making over $10,000 a month in commissions, and that was on top of her sales. And so my husband saw her commission check, and he was like, yeah, I think you need to do that. And so that is kind of what got me over the hurdle, was just understanding that there was huge income potential there, and that was more than what I made at the engineering firm. And I had a desire to make more money. And so you might be wondering how we make our money. We make our money from sales and from team building. And so we do have the highest direct sales commission out of any other direct sales company, which is amazing. On day one, from the get-go, you don't even have to earn it, but they start you out at 50% profit. 50% from day one. You don't even have to earn it. Isn't that amazing? And so we buy from the company for $1 and we sell to the customer for $2. Buy for $1, sell for $2. So you automatically make 50%. So if someone buys $200 from you, let's say you sit down, you share the products with your girlfriend, and she buys $200 from you, then guess what? You immediately, right then and there, when she pays you, you make $100 profit. You don't have to wait for the company to send you a check. You literally make it right there on the spot. You take the other $100, you order her products to give to her, and you keep that $100 profit in your pocket. So I love that every day can be a payday in Mary Kay. I had a consultant one time who had 4 young children, and they were on a one-income household, and they were tight on money. She needed groceries, and she looked at her bank account, and guess what? She only had $7 in her bank account, and she thought, you know what? I just started Mary Kay, and my director said that every day can be a payday. So she decided, I'm going to text some friends. I'm going to text some people that I know, and I'm going to sell some Mary Kay today. So she got on her phone, and she started sharing her goal, and by the end of the day, she had $300 in her pocket profit to go pay for groceries. Isn't that amazing? So I love to have Mary Kay in your back pocket as that way to make extra income. Did you know that nowadays they are saying that a 2-income household is not enough? Oftentimes we need 3 or 4 incomes, you guys. And so if you find yourself just having more, maybe you have more month than money, maybe you have debt on credit cards that you want to pay off, maybe you have a goal to put a pool in the backyard, maybe you would love to take your family on a Disney vacation, all expense paid. You guys, you can do that with having an extra side hustle like Mary Kay. And so I also say that everyone you know wears some type of skincare or makeup or fragrance or body care. They might as well get it from you. They might as well, right? Why make them drive to Sephora and Ulta and Macy's and, the Clinique counter in Walmart? Like, just take it to them at work, take it to them at church, take it to them at the ball field, make their life easier. We are the #1 direct selling skincare cosmetic brand in the entire United States, you guys, the #1. So why would you not want to share the #1 product brand with everyone you know? As women, we want to share the best of the best with each other, right? And so another way that I love to make money from sales is through reorders. You guys, our products are consumable, so they wash down the drain and your customers keep coming back for more. We have an 85% customer loyalty rate. So we have one of the highest rates in customer loyalty in the skincare and cosmetic business, you guys. So women fall in love with our products, they get results from our products, and they keep coming back for more. It's just like bread and sugar, it's consumable. Just this past month, I had almost $5,000 in reorders alone. That is work that I have done in the past that just continues to pay me over and over and over again. And that was $2,500 profit without without work that I had to put in other than just quickly processing their orders. Another way that we make money is through team building. We make up, as a consultant, you make up to 23% commission on your personal team. And as you step into leadership, you earn even more. Just this past month, my commission check was over $11,000, and that's just off of my team building commissions. And so I want you to know that this is a company that you can make a substantial amount of money. And so one of the things I also really love about being a consultant is the money that it saves me. Oh my goodness, it saves me so much money. Don't judge me when I tell you this, but just last year alone, I added it up for my taxes. And if I would have paid retail, I would have spent $7,000 on my skincare and makeup and body care and fragrances and a few items for my family and a few gifts. But instead, I only paid $3,500. So that is amazing that I saved myself $3,500. That is a substantial amount of savings. So highly recommend getting started. Even if it's just for the discount, it will save you so much money. So another thing that you should know is that this is a company you can stand behind. It's a company who's never once had a lawsuit against any of our products. It's a company that gives back. We have the Mary Kay Foundation. We've given $96 million to Cancer Research for Women and $56 million to sorry, I'm distracted because my internet is going out and I know my family is using the internet. And so I apologize if it's kind of going in and out, but we've given $56 million to domestic violence shelters all over the world. And so those are two causes that we're very passionate about. And I love that when you get to share our products with others and when our customers are washing their faces and putting on their mascara and putting on their lip gloss, their dollar that they spent on their products is going so much further than they could ever imagine. We're also a company that sticks to European standards, which is really important that we not stick to the USA FDA standards. They are not up to par. And so we ban over 1,400 ingredients that the United States does not ban because we stick to European standards. And then last but not least, I do want to just share with you that one of the qualities of being a successful Mary Kay consultant, hold on one second, I'm actually going to just pause for a second. Okay, hopefully that will help. I tried to get them off of the internet for just a few minutes while I finish this up. But so there's some qualities of a successful Mary Kay consultant. And one of those qualities is that you're actually busy. We actually look for busy women, and that probably sounds a little bit crazy, but we know that you're not lazy. We know that you are able to get things done and that you are good with time management. And so I always say, if I could teach you how to earn an extra $100 a week, which would be $400 a month, working just 3 hours a week, and eventually double that to $200 a week, could you find that extra 3 hours? Could you find that extra 3 hours? You could figure that out, right? You could totally figure that out to make an extra $100 a week and then double that to $200 a week. And so I always say, if you're teachable and if you can love and serve others, then you can do Mary Kay. So there are 3 ways to get started. The first way is to be a smart shopper, just to get your products at a discount. It's only $20 this month. Why not? I kind of think of it like going into Ulta or Sephora and them giving you a card and you spend $20 on that card and you can go back for the rest of your life and get everything at half price. That's basically what we're offering you here. Like $20, everything you want for the rest of your life at half price. Like, oh my goodness, I can't quite figure out why anybody wouldn't do that. But yeah, so that's one way you could get started, is to be a smart shopper. Another way is to do it as a side hustle. So maybe you have another job that is your safety net. And you just want to start Mary Kay as a side hustle and just see where it takes you. Have that third extra income for your family. Save up for family vacation. Not to be so tight on money each month, that kind of thing. And then you have people that do it as a serious hustle like I do, which is really, it's just part-time for me. I do homeschool my children full-time, but I love being a leader in Mary Kay. And so if you really have leadership qualities, we would love for you to be a leader in Mary Kay. So it's only $20 to get started in the month of April. If you wanted to add on our full entire starter kit that would set you up and have you ready to not only use all of the products yourself, but also share them with others, then you could add that on for only $80. It comes with over $450 worth of retail products inside. It's incredible, gives you everything you need for only 80 bucks, sets you up for success, but you can just get started for 20, and then the $80 option is optional if you want to add that on or not. And so I just always say it's like dating. It's not like getting married. It's not like signing a mortgage. It's just like dating. Like, you just get started for $20. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. But if you end up hating it, it's okay. You only lost 20 bucks, and we all spend $20 every day on like M&Ms and Starbucks, all right? Like, it just flies out the door. And so I just wanted to leave you with those things. I wanted to share our excitement about our $20 opportunity. We are looking for women to join our unit, our Pink Cadillac team, ladies to mentor. The sisterhood is incredible. And if you just need a really great group of girlfriends, if you just want to do something for yourself, if you want to take better care of yourself, all of those reasons are a great reason to join us and start Mary Kay. So I always say, when you get started, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I am there to help you each step of the way, and your recruiter is too. And so we would love to know. We just want you to text your consultant one of these answers, okay? So we want to know what your interest is in joining us in the month of April. Would it be, send me the link, I want to get started? Would it be, I have some questions? Or would it be, maybe later? Okay, so just text your consultant, send me the link, I'm ready to get started. Or, I have some questions, or maybe later. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today, and we cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for your feedback. Hopefully I will get to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.